We're trying to stream, guys, so give us a minute. I can hear Teddy Swim singing Problematic right now. I can hear him singing Problematic. If you're just joining us, hi. Oh, two Sarahs. Hi, guys. Give us a second. Oh, she's shaking her head.
It's coming.
Okay. Hey, Misty. I think I'm just going to start, Kathy, and then whenever you can get it to connect. Bingo. Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Terry. It's Monday night and we are live. And I know how SNL feels now. Going live is not always what it appears to be. So, hey, guys, so glad you're here. And it's the 25th of the month. And oh my gosh, we've got like another week to go. So, let's finish this month strong. And I thought that it was time because starting next week, the company is introducing some changes to the marketing plan. And I just wanted to kind of go over with you some of the changes so that we're comfortable and not nervous about it, right? And to show us how this new marketing plan is put in place to help us realize our dreams and to support the company. So, but first, I want to start with, in the HLA community 2 weeks ago, we were asked to write up something that we felt best described how we felt about the company. And I want to read to you, if you'll give me just 2 minutes to read what Jamie Kenzie wrote, because I think it is the perfect setup for what we're going to talk about tonight. So this is Jamie Kenzie, Presidential Marketing Director from the HLA community. She said, Juice Plus, where a legacy of 30 years meets a revolutionary vision for the future. We are the pioneers of plant-powdered living, redefining the essence of health and well-being. Backed by 48 published clinical gold standard studies, our commitment to authenticity, quality, and community has transformed us into more than a brand. We are a movement. We are the heartbeat of a community that values simplicity and believes in the power of nature to inspire healthy living. We stand tall as the only company with a family-focused approach, offering a unique family health study and a food label product that speaks to the heart of our mission. Our gummy form for children, trusted relationships with third-generation family farms, and a dedication to making plant-based nutrition accessible to all underscores our relentless pursuit of excellence. We are more than capsules and powders. We are the architects of longevity, weaving a tapestry of health that defies conventional norms. Our mission goes beyond supplements. It is a celebration of life, a commitment to inspire, educate, and support. Join us in embracing the simplicity of our plant-based nutrition, fostering a community that values health, faith, family, and the boundless possibilities that lie in a future shaped by the power of nature. Welcome to the Juice Plus community, where we redefine wellness one plant powdered movement at a time. You guys know I get emotional. Yeah, drop the mic. And if anybody wants that, of course, I'll make that available to everybody. So why do we have changes in our comp plan and our marketing plan? To support that. To support that. So having said that, we're going to jump right in tonight, taking a look at how do we earn money? How do we have impact and income in the Juice Plus community? I'm only going to spend about maybe 5 minutes understanding this. We're going to start with we earn money 5 ways. Can you pull that up, Kathy? There we go. We create income 5 ways. You guys don't have to remember this, but the reason that I share this is I want you to get excited as to how exciting it is, the possibility of this kind of income while you're having impact on people's lives. So sales profit, commissions, title rewards, bonuses, and benefits and incentives. Next slide, Kathy. All right, this number, $112,000, represents the amount of title reward bonuses that are available to you in your Juice Plus journey. When you start at the partner level and you work all your way up to the Presidential Marketing Director Plus position, and it's more than this, but we like to underpromise, $112,000 in title reward bonuses. So let's take a look at some stair steps, because this had me and we'll answer all your questions at the end. Okay. This had me 29 years ago when I saw a stair step similar, not quite like this, but I loved the stair steps because as soon as I made the decision that I was going to be a national marketing director, and it was a decision that got me moving, I loved that all I had to do was focus on the next step, and it was clearly outlined for me. So let's take a look at what's available to you and what's available to the partners that you're going to be bringing into this great community. You guys know that as a partner, through till the end of March 31st, it's still only $10, to get involved with the Juice Plus community. After that, I believe it'll roll back to $52, but right now, this week, $10. And at the partner level, a new affiliate gets to earn back or save $30 on a Trio order. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Trio as the example moving through this marketing plan. So partners save $30 on their own order, but with almost no effort at all. And we can help our new affiliates get to this Partner Plus level. And this is what's exciting. The Partner Plus level, take a look at this. All it takes for the Partner Plus level is 3 Trio orders, 900 points. You don't have to remember the points, but 3 Trios gets you to the Partner Plus level. And what that does, now it locks you in that not only are you going to earn that sales profit of $30 every time a Trio ships, but it's going to lock you in to earn an extra 5% commission. So now you're locked in at $45 every time a Trio ships. And all it takes is you and 2 other Trio orders, guys. And so if you do this in your first 10 days, you're going to earn back that first title reward, all right, of $100. If it takes you 30 days, you will earn back $50. Both you and your sponsor. How exciting is that? And I've got to tell you, this is that sweet spot. This is where probably most of our affiliates want to land, right here. And that is so okay. But if you are one of those people that really wants to make this, a little side business, then you're going to want to look at the next level. It's called Qualifying Sales Coordinator. And this is where the company has implemented some changes. No changes to the Partner Plus level, but there are some changes to this QSC level. All right, so what does it take to get to QSC? Well, a total of 12 Trio orders. All right, and that includes the 3 that got you started to Partner Plus. So 12 trio orders, guys, that's 3,600 points. You don't have to remember that. But the new company track, and there are 2 tracks. The new company track for QSC is frontline to you. You must have 1 Partner Plus direct to you. And that Partner Plus's trios count towards your 12. So that's the new one of the new tracks. Here's the deal. And yes, Abby, thank you. And the partner can be your spouse. We got clarification on that this week. Thank you for inquiring about that, Abby. Now, there's a customer track to get you to QSC. The customer track to get you to QSC is 17 trios, okay? 7, which is 5,000 points, but you don't have to worry about the points. 17 trios. Now, you still can do this either track. If you do it in 3 months, doesn't matter which track you come in on, you get a $400 title reward bonus, you and your sponsor. If it takes you 3 months, is this right? 6 months. Okay. It is $300. Okay. So it's the same title reward bonus, but here's the deal, guys. You do this track, you are locked in at $60. Okay. Every time a trio order ships. And what the company has found out is that, you know, for a business model like ours to continue to go and grow, okay, it's inviting partners into the company. It is helping. Yeah, I'm sorry, Abby, you were right. I'm like, no, that's not right. It's 30 days and 60 days. Or my notes are wrong. Okay, 30 days and 60 days to get to QSC. But you know what we're hearing from Sean Hawkins and the people at the home office is that if we're going to expand and grow and preserve the integrity of who we are in the marketplace, then bringing in more affiliates, it's what's going to keep us solid. So that's why there are now 2 tracks. 1 track with affiliate support. There is still the customer track, but the customer count has gone up a bit. So you hit that QSC, and my friends, you are locked in at $60 every time a trio order ships. Now that's nice part-time income. But if you can do this, if you can do QSC, then you have all the tools that you need. All you need is the mindset. Because guys, here's a little added, very significant bonus here. Reships count. Reships count towards these 12 trio customers or these 17 trio customers. So suppose you put a couple customers in the system in December and they're coming up for reship in April. Those reship orders count towards your 12 or your 17. That's how gracious this marketing plan is. So let's take a look at sales coordinator. Okay, sales coordinator. All right, here's when the magic happens. $30 of retail profit, just like at the partner, the Partner Plus or the QSC level. All right, but now you're going to be locked in at sales profit plus 15% commission. So now you're looking at $75 every time a trio order ships. Now tell me that's not excellent part-time money, $75. And if you're building a customer base of, 15, 12, 20, 30 customers, this is excellent income. All right, so there's 2 tracks to get you there. Okay, 36 trio orders, okay, 30, this is the new company track, 36 trio orders, but you must have direct to you 2 Partner Pluses plus 1 QSC. Or, believe it or not, they're giving us a customer track to get to sales coordinator. All right. And that customer track is without sponsoring anybody, but my goodness, I mean, if you've got all these customers, you can sponsor people. But if you were going to do just the customer track, we're looking at 50 trios. Okay. And you have 6 months to get there. And reships count. Okay. If you were to do this in 90 days, if you were to do this in 6 months, it's a $600 bonus. If you were to do it in 3 months, it's a $500 bonus for you and your sponsoring partner. All right, guys, those are the changes to the first steps of this marketing plan. And you're going to start to see images that support this. You know, when you start to get into the green boxes, I'm not going to go into that tonight, but this is where the leaderships and the benefits package kick in. Look at those title reward bonuses as you continue to climb, $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, you know, all the way up to $20,000 as you hit some of these leadership positions. Holiday bonuses, the benefits package with the medical, dental, and vision insurance. And then that business investment bonus starts to kick in when you move into the green boxes. And that's, we used to call that an expense allowance. It's just extra money that's tied into your paycheck, all right, to help you grow your business. But imagine an extra $500. And once you get up to the national marketing director positions, what you're looking at is an extra $3,000 per month. There's no other company, guys, out there that has these bonuses and these benefits available to you. So at the end, if there's any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Of course, I'm learning this, and I know I already botched it tonight, but you can see that there's the new track where sponsoring affiliates will get you there quickly, but there's still the customer track. We simply need to be adding more trios than we did in the past. So, Kathy, do you want to show me the next image? All right, so, oh, look at all the writing. All right, so this is the customer track commission advancement sheet, and I kind of botched it a little bit. Okay, so for QSC, all right, where it used to be 12 customer orders, if you scroll down, you can see that it's now 17 trio orders to help you get, if you're doing the customer track. Sales coordinator, it's gone from 40 up to 50 trio orders, but the bonuses are still the same regardless of which track you're on. Okay, so it's an exciting track. I think that it's going to support and protect our marketing plan, and it's going to support and protect who we are to keep going and growing. So I'm excited about that. So I thought we could sit back here now just for a minute. And in the Healthy Living affiliate website, we have a training on Me Money versus We Money. And we're only going to watch like the last 10, 12 minutes of it. But I wanted you to get excited about what we have to offer people, because we have so much to offer people. All right, go ahead, Kathy, if you want to run that, and then we can open it up for questions at the end.
Rendering them into plant powders, or what I call functional food. It's just food on purpose. And again, here's another technology, our iPad of Gardening, the #1 essential gardening system in the country. We help people eat well in ourselves. We help people grow well in ourselves.
Wow.
Terry, I don't have any sound.
Oh, because we could hear it. All right, while you're trying to pull that up, Judy Strickler, I think you have a great announcement talking about moving through the compensation plan. What would you like to announce tonight?
I'd like to show off my new sales coordinator, Paula Calbreath. So proud of her. She just put her head down and got it done.
FaceTime video.
She just was amazing. She had till the midnight on the 18th, and we did like a 24-hour FaceTime. Okay, hurry up, call somebody else. Let's go. Now let's go. Let's go. It was great. I'm so proud of her. She didn't quit.
No, she did not quit. And Paul, if you want to unmute yourself while Kathy is still working the boards over here. Gosh, I'm just so proud of you. Judy's so proud of you. What a team. And Judy, what a way to coach. I mean, you told Paula exactly what to do, and what a student you are, Paula. That you did exactly. So do you want to just share a couple words of wisdom?
Oh, it was wonderful. Like I had said when the announcement was, I mean, God was definitely involved in this. And then Judy was right there. I mean, like pointing me in the right direction, cheering me on, giving me suggestions. I mean, it was fun. And it was great. And then all the encouragement and the knowledge and wisdom from all my friends and Terry and everybody doing it. It feels like a team. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm just excited.
Yeah. So is your intention to keep moving?
Absolutely. I was like listening in on this, like how, what all's coming. Exactly.
Well, and don't forget, guys, that, when we come back from Indy, and I know Jen and Henry can speak to this, I think we can expect some brand new incentives, a new campaign. Jen and Henry, would you agree that that's more than likely?
Suspect that's likely to happen. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. And we can't second guess Travis, but guys, know this: every decision that Travis makes is made in your behalf.
Mhm.
Every single decision he makes is made in your behalf, not the home office, for you. So have some faith and keep your faith and your belief strong in that, because that is like so exciting. And guys, I'm sorry I botched the marketing plan. But okay, but here's the deal. You don't have to remember all of this, because just like Judy was Paula's eyes, okay, that's what you do is you start moving through this marketing plan. Make sure that your upline team leader, whether it's your national marketing director or it's your team leader, whoever that is, that you hook yourself to them and take their guidance and their counsel. Utilize the worksheets. Abby Nowlin, utilize their worksheets. They are your friend. And I gotta, it may be a little early, but it's the 25th of the month, and everything is looking really good. Abby Nowlin, QNMD, okay, and yeah. I'm sorry, Abby. It's just everybody's. It's talk about commitment, resolve. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. And so the marketing plan works. Okay. Well, guys,
Terry, for
Yeah.
some reason, every other video on it is playing. We have sound on any other video, but not that one.
okay. Has anybody?
Every other one has sound.
Oh, well, it's just the way it rolls. I mean, what can I tell you, right? Just the way it rolls. That's too funny. All right, guys, does anybody have any questions, or it just wasn't meant to be tonight? That's all. Everybody kind of have an idea of how this is changing, and that you have 2 tracks still.
And can I just share that I expect we're going to just see more and more incentives on team building, because after all, that's the way that you get more people on the product, is with team building. And if you take a look at your own organization, big or small, the people who stick are usually the people who become partners, because they get more education. And so when especially like this last week, we are hustling. I don't know if we'll still have the $10 next week. So we're going to town. But when you position the product in the context of someone making an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, and you ask them, what kind of product experience do you think you're going to need to have to be able to share it with people? It totally changes their perspective on their decision of what they're going to get in terms of products. And it's such a good frame of reference. I'm really thrilled that we've got Travis at the helm because he understands team building. He really understands it. And in our industry, unless you have an authentic product experience, it doesn't fly. So the product will always be king. But with that said, the reason to have a great product experience is so that you can make that $500 to $1,000 a month. I mean, it's great to be healthy, but right now, keeping up with cost of living would be a game changer for every household in the United States.
Yeah. And Jen, what did you say? I want you to revisit what you just said. When you're talking to someone you're sharing the partner or affiliate opportunity, what are you asking them? What kind of product experience?
Well, what kind of product experience do you think you're going to need to have in order to feel comfortable sharing this with people? So you're asking them, most people given the choice would order the twin pack, right?
Yeah.
Just know they order the twin pack. They're not going to have the same product experience as the trio and the complete or the quad and the complete. It's not. So when the product experience is framed, if they actually choose to frame it in the context of, yes, I want to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, their decision on how to even take the product is going to be very different. They're going to be consistent. They're going to take it because they understand that, okay, if I take it and I have a good experience, I can authentically share. And that ups my odds for being able to create some income.
And I think, Jen, what you just said is so true. A lot of people just think, oh, I'll take the twin pack. That's what I mean, just fruits and vegetables.
Get product for them, don't you?
I had a gal today tell me I don't need the berries. I eat quite a bit of those.
Right.
I said they're in season about 2 weeks out of the year.
Yes.
And they mold before you get them home from the store.
Yeah. Or they're frozen, whatever. And I said, so you need the trio. And I said, the other thing about the omegas, if you're worried about vitamin D, like the whole world is right now, you can lay in the sun naked all day. But if you don't have enough omegas, you get no vitamin D.
Right.
She goes, what? I said, yes, you got to have omegas in your body to help work with everything else. I was like, oh my God. Yeah,
But the key is having them understand that they want more income, and what are they going to do with that income?
And I just want to jump in and say that Angela Howard, went QSC several months ago, and every single person she had to do the quad. And there was the special going on where people who ordered the quad got free samples of shake. Every single one of them had amazing results. I mean, like life-altering results for her sister. Just like mood improved, not depressed, could cut back on meds, just having a totally different experience with herself.
But they'll make the decision to do more when they've got it in the context.
Purchase I ever made for my own health. Hands down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what? This is probably even better, though. Kathy did say we could run the video. Okay.
The sound.
Now.
Your miracle
But you know what? We needed to have this discussion. If you can hang in there, and if you want to hang in there, okay, if it's not past your bedtime, we're going to run it out. We're going to play because there are some brilliant aspects to the last 13 minutes. It's a 13-minute training from HLA. And let her roll. And if not, guys, thank you.
Got to make sure we've got sound. We got it.
Rendering them into plant powders, or what I call functional food. It's just food on purpose. And again, here's another technology, our iPad of Gardening, the #1 selling residential gardening system in the country. We help people eat well and ourselves. We help people grow well in ourselves, and we help affiliates and our customers do well. And affiliates get to do well by doing it, as I said. So when you join us and you launch, it's very easy. You join a worldwide field of affiliates that have partnered with a global health food company. So you can look someone in the eye and say, I'm an affiliate with a global health food company. And they'll say, oh, cool. What's the health food, right? And here's what we believe in the field. We believe in daily plant food support. We believe that people struggle to eat enough produce every day, 7 servings, 9 servings. People aren't just getting it done. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, today, chances are 5, 10, 20 years from now, people are still going to be struggling to get 9 servings of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet in their body every day. That's what I saw as a way to bridge that gap in my own daily do with just simple plant powders, not a vitamin pill. It's much, much more than that. It's plant matter, right? We believe in being brave and better together. We are aspiring healthy generations. Our Healthy Starts for Families has empowered close to 4 million people, where we underwrite complimentary or free a family rebate where you can get a 2-for-1 on our plant powders, and we empower affiliates all over the world. And so I talk about the money bullseye, and what separates us and makes us distinct is around recurring income and recurring income, goods and services. Think about the goods and services that you use on a daily basis: your utilities, your streaming service, your phone, your computer, your cars, your utilities, all of those things. We are in that daily habitual lane, which is a rarefied air in healthy living, being in health food, and then functional food and plant powders is kind of a subset of all that. We have people that have been customers for 10, 15, 20, 25 plus years, taking it every day. It's good for them. There's a compounding effect to that plant matter in the human body. It's also good for cash flow. And that money bullseye is owning a consumer daily habit. And so the daily plant food support that we provide across these blends, and now more recently, last 5 years, plant omegas, 100% plant omegas across shakes, concentrated blends, and oils, that's who we are. And who we are for is anyone across a spectrum of physiology, be it poor physiology, healing, homeostasis. You want to compound and get durable health, fit physiology, and then peak physiology. Whoever you are, wherever you fall on this spectrum, more plant matter compounded in your body daily over time delivers systemic advantages at a network level across your systems. And so, as I said, owning that daily healthy and sustainable customer habit, what affiliates end up getting is high customer retention. It is one thing to get a customer in business. It is a completely different thing to retain a customer in business. And so what affiliates get is retention. And in that retention, what you get to own is you get to own the recurring income. You want to write that one down. Retention drives recurring income. And we have recurring income for affiliates you see here, and they get to own that customer's daily habit. And so what recurring income really means is it can give you time leverage where you're actually earning income when you're not on the clock. That's leverage, right? And there's a lot of different kinds of leverage, but the specific two that I want to focus on are people leverage and product leverage, right? The first, as an affiliate, you have product leverage in that it's a consumable, right? And that recurring income via customer retention with our consumable plant powders, that's leverage, time leverage, and income leverage when you're earning it while you're not on the clock. Now, that's all fine, well, and good. And most that are affiliated with us, they just do that. But if you want a little more, there's a different kind of leverage, and it's people leverage. It's helping others, lock arms. And so if you aspire to 3x your income, 2x your income, 5x your income, 10x your income, you have to employ some sort of instrument or lever that's going to, scale that income for you. And that's what the way entrepreneurs think, right? It's not for everyone, but what that does is you have the ability then to grow your income beyond your own ability to produce it. And that's scaling income from empowering others, and then just taking a small piece of that profit, like profit sharing, right? And so there's a lot of different ways of doing business. If you have a job and as an employee, that's certainly a great way to get cash flow. You can be self-employed and be kind of the captain in your own ship. And on that left side of this quadrant comes with some risks and some advantages. But the risks and advantages on the right side tend to be a little bit more meaningful, at least in terms of your ability to kind of grow income beyond yourself, right? And so as a business owner, think of owning a business this way. It's the ability to be able to go away for a year or step aside or step off stage for a year, and you come back a year later and that business is still working. My wife and I have done that intermittently over the last 20 years. We stepped away during COVID. She became a caregiver for her mom, stepped away, and we're back now. We're empty nesters and we're kind of back. So it has that flexibility to be working while you're maybe off stage, right? And so I look at what the vehicle that we have as an additional multiple stream of income. It's provided a optionality for my family. But starting out, where my wife did 20 years ago, she was just getting paid for her opinion, right? She was just an affiliate sharing something she believed in after she understood what it was, right? She thought initially it was a vitamin pill. It's not. Oh, it's plant powders. That's different. Oh, that makes sense. Let's give it a go. And where we started out as happy customers, and when moms or women find something they love, they want to share it, right? We men are a little slower to the take, but when I saw the performance advantages, that's when I said, hey, this makes sense to me. But it took me and my body close to a year of that compounding effect where I found my own story, right? Like there was a physical durability. I was recovering faster after training, and in week 2, we unpackage, and I would encourage you, if you haven't listened to week 2, go back to week 2 or part 2, excuse me, and you can watch the health and performance at a physiological level and what you can, how you can level up with these plant powders. So beyond getting paid for your opinion, and maybe you want to take it on and get a little more focused and get paid as a builder. Well, that's where my wife was when she started paying the bills and started paying the mortgage. She took it like a serious side hustle and got paid as a builder, right? And then get paid like a successful entrepreneur, 5X, 7X, 10X. That's where you begin to lock arms with others and help them aspire and win and generate income as well. So the ways to come in and play with us, you can play with us on, and no strings attached, just test drive us. You can build with us and get that sustainable recurring income consistently to start to give you some options. And then one of the things that beyond the success is the fulfillment side of this is, the fulfilling aspect of pouring into others and seeing them find their wings and become an entrepreneur. That's been so rewarding for my wife and I over the last 20 years. And we welcome you, whether you would do a little or a lot. The cash flow, as you see, starts out as, the white dollar sign, that's just retailing. And then this blended white and orange is retailing, and then revenue sharing with a group. You don't have to do it, completely optional. Most people just retail. That's all they do. But if you really want to scale that 10X, then you get into more of that revenue sharing. And what I like to say, you can focus on the me money, which is the retailing side, or the we money, which is win-win, locking arms with others. The only way you're going to earn an override from them is if they're successful. That's it. Pure, plain and simple. Pretty partnerships, right? Pretty old form of business. So me money, we money, and the option is there. So you can plug and play with us out of the gate, get a little more intentional, and then create leverage. So as we talk about eating and sharing, that's what you do when you launch with us an affiliate. You start using the plant powders and you share it with others and ask for their opinion and see what they think. Getting more intentional, right? And then really become a business owner and growing and scaling this thing. So most just earn commissions with us as retailers, as affiliates. But then this other idea, this other principle of override kicks in, and that's where you can scale and grow your income beyond yourself. And so, as I said, most people with us just eat and share as affiliates in retail, 85%, right? That 10% get a little more, the builders, right? They start to share and grow, and some of their income starts to come from working with their team and their group. And then those entrepreneurs, those 5%ers, that's kind of the rare. Not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. And so, as I said, we welcome you whether you do a little or whether you do a lot. We have people making $30 a year and 3 million plus a year, and everyone in between. And so what I love about this way of doing business is it tries to cherry pick and pick what's best from these various ways of doing business and discard the rest, because all of them have pros and cons, and I don't have time to unpackage, but I'm happy to do it at a later date, or get with the person that introduced you to this series, and they can distinguish the pros and cons of each of these. But it's kind of a modern hybrid or a modern mashup of these business models. And if you look at benefits, I don't know of another company that works with 1099 independent contractors that offers a full healthcare, medical, dental benefits package, expense reimbursement, tuition reimbursement, and on. It's pretty impressive. And then the profit sharing, the override, the ability to grow a team and earn an override like you would own a real estate agency, and you're earning from your real estate agents, right? The way to think of it. The brands and the systems, we are a global brand. We're a world brand. We're the best for the world in our plant food lanes, be it the vertical aeroponics, plant shakes, plant omegas, plant powders. And then, look, this is your tribe, your world, your neighborhood, those you care and love about. It's the oldest form of business there is, which is direct customer to customer kind of relationship. So in terms of a tailwind that I see, out into the future, I look at this and I say, man, we're in the healthy living business. We're in the health food business. Functional food, plant powders is our lane. We're the best for the world in that lane. Vertical aeroponics is another fun, cool thing. It's innovation. It's certainly technology is brought to bear, but in the end, it's trying to get more matter that matters into people's body every day, compounded over time. To me, that's an economic tailwind. We're a company based in innovation around health, around food, around that affiliate income side. And so to me, it just made sense 20 years ago as a consumer. For my wife, it made sense early on as an affiliate. I had to get a few more questions answered, and that's what I would encourage you to do. Get with the person that connected you, get those questions answered. I was intellectually ignorant, flat out. I had illusions of knowledge on the business. I didn't know what I didn't know, but what I really came to learn is this is a smart way of doing business, gaining and retaining customers, and then having a way or a vehicle, if you choose, to scale it beyond yourself. I believed in it as a customer first, though. So it was sensible, it was smart. And the thing is, 29 years in, we got the receipts. This is proven. We've created a huge wake for you to surf in behind the Juice Plus company 29 years in, and we're really just getting started. I will say, as a former professional athlete, what I really admire about this company is its winning culture. You don't have to do this alone. You can be directly mentored by the most successful in our company and in the health food and healthy living industry, be they athletes or business people or just moms on a mission are dangerous in a really good way, right? Or practitioners. And we have all kinds from all walks of life who come around and align around this idea of we can make a difference in the world one person at a time, and we support each other. There's no high buy-in packages. It's $50 to turn the lights on. All commission levels are permanent, simple activation. In the world of the internet age, we want to get paid for your opinion and your building habits and then your entrepreneurial habits. Again, offering health insurance benefit. I don't know of another company that, again, as I said, offers the benefits packages. But if you aren't aware of the tax advantages alone of owning a healthy lifestyle 1099 business, get with the person that advised you here tonight as well and learn about that. That's worth it in and of itself. And so for my wife and I, you're sort of known by the company you keep. It's a lifelong affiliation for my family and my wife and I and my kids and those we love and care about. Maybe the recurring income piece is just all you want to participate in and be involved in. And that's fine. As I said, most people choose to do that. But if you want the other stuff, the plus stuff, it's available to you, but it's there if you want it, but you don't have to. So in the end, we're a pioneer, we're an innovator, we got an amazing origin story, we're durable, we're built to last, we're best in class, and we try to lead by example. And the cool thing about building sustainable affiliate income for my wife and I is we get to do well by doing good. This is good work. It's meaningful work. God bless. I invite you to get with a person that connected with you, and we invite you to adventure with us. God bless everyone. Take care.
Wow, what a great way to wrap it up tonight, huh? What a great message. So appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you next week, but let's finish strong. It's only the 25th. Okay, guys, I love you. Take care. Peace and blessings.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Kathy, for
Night, everybody.
struggling.